What's going on, guys? This is the Fight Man's podcast. Today, I'm going to be breaking down a fight that happened on July 25th last year, 2023, between Naoya Inoue versus Stephon Fulton. This was for the WBC and WBO Junior Featherweight World titles. So some stats on Inoue. He's from Japan, obviously, 31 years old. Now he is. I guess at that time he was 30 years old. He's 5'5", orthodox stance. His reach is about 67.5 inches, and he was a super bantamweight at that time, I guess. So that's between 118 and 122. His record now is 28-0, but I don't know exactly at that time. I think he had a few fights after, and 25 KOs now. So he has a little over 89%. Knockout percentage, which is very good. I mean, geez. And then Stephon Fulton, he's from the USA, I think Philly, 30 years old, now 5'6.5 inches. So he had a 1.5 inch height difference to Inoue. Orthodox, his reach was 70.5 inches, so he had a 30-inch advantage. Featherweight, which is between 122 and 126 pounds. And he was 22. He's 22-1 now with 8 KOs, 36 point something, a little over 36% knockouts percentage. So not that great. So this was for the WBC and WBO Junior Featherweight, world titles, and it was a good fight. I don't know. It's Inoue is an amazing. He's a good fighter, and Stephon was good as well. Obviously, he was undefeated before. I got to look at more of his fights to see the quality of his opponents. But both have quick feet. Both have quick hands. In the first round, it was really almost like a hesitation. It felt like, which was good. Like everybody was kind of like looking at how people reacted to every little movement and throwing punches here and there, jabs and stuff. Inoue kept throwing jabs to the stomach, to the body, and a couple of not he didn't really rip some combos like that. Whereas Fulton kind of felt hesitant. He did throw some jabs, but it felt like he was hesitant. I thought he would try to use his reach a little bit more, but Inoue was just in and out. Boxing is about hitting and not get hit, right? In and out. And it just felt like once Inoue kind of got a sense of his timing, he just kept timing him and going in and out, got a sense of his rhythm and stuff like that. He started throwing combos a little bit more and things like that. A lot of times when, what is it called? I guess it's called like bicycling out, or when Fulton would kind of just bounce around to the side. Inoue, and once he got near the ropes, Inoue would attack and just jump in. He has quick feet, but Fulton did too. And there was a few times he was trying to catch him with the left hook coming in and stuff. And he did almost get him a few times, but Inoue, I just felt like he was setting up that jab to the body and it comes straight up top with the overhand right and stuff. Some more stats from CompuBox. Final punch stats: total power punches, total punches landed, total punches. Inoue had 114 out of 379 punches thrown. He landed 114, and Fulton 47 out of 223. So that's a 30% to 21% difference, and stuff. But once you looked at the fight, it was a good fight. It was very technical, but I just felt like Inoue was just beating him to the punch. Like Fulton couldn't get the timing right, and then it might have been the power that got him real hesitant. Fulton, but he's a good fighter, man. I'm not taking anything away from him. I just think he just faced the wrong one that day. Inoue with the hand speed, and then eventually 8th round he hit him with the jab to the body and came up top with the overhand right and just dropped him, and then kind of did the jumping gazelle left hook and then dropped him, and then after that he just was on him. Sometimes Inoue, when he throws punches, he kind of drops. Like when he throws a jab, sometimes he drops the right hand. Sometimes when he throws combos, his chin is up. So I was thinking Fulton was gonna try to counter him, and stuff. But I don't know. To me, he felt very hesitant. But at times, like gun shy. Sometimes I don't think with a fighter as quick as Inoue, I don't think you do double jabs. I think you just, because every time you throw a jab, Fulton, Inoue would always just time it. He'd jump out, use the head, cock the head back and stuff. The pull, sometimes it'll pull counter, not really, but sometimes. He didn't really fight in the pocket as much. Inoue, I thought that might have been a weakness of him, but eventually as the fight continued on, he was fighting in the pocket, throwing combos and things. He was given different levels, and that's good. And he does feints a lot. Jumps in and out. He's quick feet, like kind of like Pacquiao. Bop, bop. He just in and out. Bop, bop. Jumps, pop, hops in, hops out, hops in, hops out, and stuff. And he just timing you. He's just looking at you. And there was a I think he threw a cross, or a right cross to the body, and they slowed it down. They were doing a highlight, and I was looking at his eyes, and he was watching Fulton's like left. Once he saw his left hook moving, he just rolled right on. I was like, wow, all that is happening in milliseconds, man. So yeah, he's good, man. He's a real good fighter. It'll be interesting. I got to do a breakdown between him and Tank. And stuff. That's gonna be an interesting fight, man. But Fulton, I take nothing away from the guy. I just think he faced the wrong one that day and stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of little things going on. But the quick feet, the power with Inoue, the good. This just felt like no wasted punches. I always felt like he was always in the right position. There was a few times it was kind of awkward. Like every punch has a use. It's not wasting punches. Like he's very, very sound. He's a very sound fighter. I don't know if he's been tested. His chin has been tested. I gotta look at more fights from him, but I like what I saw. I mean, he's a monster. Tyson said he calls him the monster. He said he's better than Pacquiao. I'm not gonna go that far, but he did. After winning that fight, he knocked him out. A TKO. After he got up, Fulton got up. I think he got to the 8 count, and then Inoue just started pressing the action and just throwing punches and bunches, and then the ref stepped in. That was a wrap, and he became a 4-division world champion and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, it was a good fight, man. My eyes were glued. I was watching it. It was good, man. It was good. I just think I don't want nothing to be taken away from Fulton. Stephon Fulton. I think they call him Scooter Fulton or something. But he's a good fighter. I just think he just faced the wrong one that night. In no way, I gotta keep breaking him down. Just has that quick feet, the feints, good head movement. He just doesn't stay up top a lot. Uses hands sometimes, the parries, or he doesn't use framing. I'll say that much. He doesn't use framing that much. Maybe he doesn't need to manipulate the boxer into a position he wants or whatever. Because Tank does that. Tank uses his framing and stuff. Sometimes he uses his arms in no way. And Fulton was using his arms a few times. He got a few blocks. Not everything was landing clean with Inoue because of Fulton. Sometimes Fulton would just get out of there just in time. Had some good blocks I saw. Not every punch went through, so it was good. I mean, a lot of up jabs from Inoue. He was using that a lot, putting the jab down and then shooting up. He was doing that a lot, and that was good. He uses his jab a lot. And I think Fulton's best punch was the jab and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Jabs landed, yeah. A lot of jabs landed. Well, a lot of jabs missed. More landed for Inoue. But yeah, that was I think the power punches. He threw way less power punches. Yeah, Fulton than Inoue, and landed way less as well. So, or not way less, just less. But Fulton is a good fighter. I just think he has quick feet. Sometimes I felt like he was cocking his head back too much, or just leaning on his rear foot too much. And I'm like, press the action a little bit, you know, like let your presence be felt a little bit more. But I felt Inoue just did that. But he did have good blocks. He did have some good defensive moments, I would say. He just got hit with that low up top. The low, bang, up top, overhand right. It was just a good shot. He was setting it up all day, all night. Inoue. You know, he was jabbing to the body. Eventually, he tried it a few times. He did try to go up top a few times. But speed, man, sometimes you just can't time it right. And you just get hit right, man. And then, and then he finished it off. He was a good finisher, Inoue. So, big ups to Stephon Fulton and Naoya Inoue. Great fighters. Continue doing your thing. I'm supporting it. I like it. I like both of y'all. And that's that. I mean, but Inoue is the champ, 4 division world champ and stuff. So, this is the Fight Man's Pod. If y'all like what I said right there, please like, comment, and subscribe. And to the next one, man. Next fight. Peace out.